Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary.
Sup?
Oh, thank you.
No problem. Hello friends. Welcome to Hallowmead. My name is Nina, I make mead, and today I am asking some burning questions. Could Queen Mary, the fabled Bloody Mary, have had a Bloody Mary? I know it's a question that's kept me up at night. And are we dumb enough to try and make a Bloody Mary mead? Let's find out.
Before we get into making mead, let me show you how we make our Bloody Marys, Mid-Atlantic style. It might seem like a lot of ingredients, but it's worth it. First is an Old Bay salt rim. Here in the Mid-Atlantic, we are obsessed with Old Bay. Ice! V8 is a great way to start this off. It's more than just tomato juice. It's got carrots, celery, beets, parsley, and a few more veggies. So we can at least pretend that we're being healthy. Next, Tabasco sauce for some heat. Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce for that umami goodness. More Old Bay. It's mostly celery salt, but it also has black pepper, red pepper, and paprika. Did I mention I was Romanian? This needs more paprika, as well as more peppercorn. Today, we're using grains of paradise because, well, we have a whole lot of it, and it's really good. A spoonful of horseradish for that sour hot. Up till now, it's just a glass of sauce. Let's make it a real cocktail. I'm adding about 3 ounces of vodka, but go ahead and add as much as you want. Now, let's stir it all together. This is my favorite part, the garnish. And if you aren't garnishing your bloodies, then you need to step up your game. Just be advised, this is 100% of your recommended sodium for the day, so take that with a grain of salt.
Yeah, this is a delicious Bloody Mary and all, but...
How does a Bloody Mary mead taste? Oh, I'm scared. This is the truly spooky part. Let's find out.
We used all the same ingredients as John's Bloody Mary cocktail, except for the horseradish, the garnishes, and the vodka. We'll likely add horseradish later, and instead of pickled garnishes, we substituted by adding fresh dill.
We used EC1118, which is a champagne yeast. It has the potential to bring this brew to about 18%, which is what we really want. We want it to resemble a cocktail.
So here's what we did. We decided to make 2 different meads, a spicy batch and a really spicy batch.
Not gonna say anything about how it sounds, I promise.
We warmed the tomato juice just enough so that the honey would be easier to dissolve. Unfortunately, we eyeballed the amount of Old Bay, so I can't give you an exact measurement. And of course, more paprika. It was smelling delicious, but in a kind of pasta sauce way. Now add your garnish, and you've got the sweetest Bloody Mary ever made. All was well until... The batch was too thick!
Too thick.
Well, around 1.120.
No way.
Yeah.
120?
Yeah.
That can't be enough.
Oh
And
wait,
this-
yep, it keeps going up, it keeps going up.
We never really got a clear hydrometer reading, so we're going in blind. We let them ferment for a week. We even did a mix of both for science, but fermentation was slow. This cool thing did happen though with the airlocks. The bubbles made honeycomb hexagon shapes. We ended up mixing them all together in the end and realized we needed to actually add water if we wanted this to be successful. And to give it even more of a fighting chance, we added yeast nutrient, Fermate O. It was looking so much better. And since recording this video, the ferment has been going strong.
After we added the water, the solid tomato pulp separated. It's still fermenting, but we're gonna try it to see how it's coming along. Much less chunky. Thank God.
Spicy. Ooh, whoa. This is good.
No way. I can smell honey. Like I can, you know, kind of tell that it's mead.
It has that kind of like honey barbecue. And after the water, it's really clarifying.
It is also spicy too.
Yeah.
There's that tingle.
It's also drinkable. It's not hot like the alcohol that's being made because we use nutrients and because there's a lot of things to work with in this brew. The yeast is really happy, or at least I hope.
Putting this over ice, I think, would help it too. It's sweeter than a regular Bloody Mary, but that kick is fun.
I'm curious to see where this thing goes in a month.
Once it reaches its full potential and is like 18%.
With everything going on in this brew, along with the additional nutrients that we're providing it, I wouldn't be surprised if the yeast hits all the way up to 20%.
This is either your worst nightmare or you're kind of into it. You have to like a Bloody Mary in order to want to make a Bloody Mary mead.
Ice cube.
That answers one question. So, could Mary Tudor have had a Bloody Mary? Mary Tudor was born in 1516 and died in 1558 and spent most of her life in England. The tomato, however, was not born in the UK. Tomato is from pre-colonized Central and South America. However, in 1521, Conquistador Hernan Cortez pillaged the tomato and brought it over to Spain. Hellenization. And thus the tomato came to Europe, so this is in Mary's lifetime. But because the tomato is a part of the nightshade family, Britain was a little suspicious and would not eat it. The UK didn't really start to cultivate the tomato until the 1590s, 30 years after Queen Mary died. But I'm hopeful. Cortez had brought that tomato to the Holy Roman Emperor, the King of Spain at the time, King Charles of Habsburg. Habsburg was a cousin to Mary. Mary ended up wedding Philip II, who was Charles of Habsburg's son. So yeah, second cousin stuff. All the monarchs in European history are related, so... Anyway, so in 1554, Philip II of Spain went over to England and he and Mary were wed. The answer to whether Queen Mary could have possibly ever had a Bloody Mary herself is... maybe. It's not out of the realm of possibilities. Tomatoes were around. She was Spanish herself and married a Spanish guy. They had tomatoes. Bada bing, bada boom. I haven't found evidence of tomato drinks yet, but you know, she definitely had a tomato, probably. Thank you so much for joining us for the Hallowmead series. I had so much fun making this, and I hope you had fun watching it. Our next few videos are really going to focus on the farm and the meadery. Rag and Bone Meadery. We have a lot of cool stuff to show you guys, a lot of progress being made on the meadery itself, and yeah, I'm excited to share. Have a happy and safe Halloween. If you need me, just call me 3 times in a mirror holding a candle. Like all the kids do. What am I, Beetlejuice? Fucking Bloody Mary.